Shalom, Akim Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect. Noise in this gospel, bro, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is just on my spirit, man. I was watching a video, one of the elder brothers, man, beloved brother. And I was just doing some meditating on that prior. And I was thinking that the scriptures is really the truth, man. Okay? This word is really truth. It's really true. And I say that based on the rebelliousness. This is titled The Rebelliousness of the Men of the Lord. Feminism, Jacob's trouble, all these things, okay, that we're experiencing. Like now, it's an all-out rebellion against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, his word, his servants, which is his prophets, and his ways. We're in a time now that we're in the dark days, like the scripture said, I would destroy and his covering cast a veil over all nations and then spread it over all people. So with that being said, man, I was watching a video about how women initiate most of the divorces, but yet that pride won't allow them to come forth with any type of sincerity when they feel some way about men that have walked away, or men that they pushed away. And it kind of put me in the mindset like rebelliousness, man. Okay, because right now, this is not the time to rebel against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, his men, because we're too close at the end. Okay, we're on the verge of a famine. They're talking about a global famine, food shortages. They're talking about gas prices going up, the price of beef, turkey. These things are literally hitting people in the face, and yet people still remain oblivious to that this place is crashing because they want to establish their own righteousness. People want to establish their own doings, okay, which is totally off, because you women out there, man, that's dealing with the men of the Lord, you have a very important person in your life, and you really have to think about what you're doing and what you say to these men, man, and how you move, because it's very, very detriment that you do not offend that man you with, okay? You might not agree with what he says or how he do things, but the fact that the Most High set him up for a reason, okay, and it's to be followed. But majority of you now, man, I don't get it, man. You know, we're so close at the end, and yet everybody wants to just go straight left when there's no profit in this life, man. You know, there's no profit. Like the women that guide abroad, they're making their decisions, they're moving as they please, and the scriptures completely tells you that, hey, a woman is not supposed to guide abroad. She's not supposed to. That means that women, if you are under authority of a man, it don't matter about what you feel. You supposed to go the way that that man tells you to go, especially if he's a man of the Most High. Okay, and that's a very, very dangerous territory to be in when you decide to hang up and give up on your men or give up on the ideology of your men. That's a very scary place to be in, because what happens when the collapse comes and you have no protection? What happens when reality starts to hit you in the face, and when you don't have the places to go at your leisure, when you can't go here XYZ, you can't travel across state lines, okay, you can't go work out, you can't go get food, then you know all the chips are down, then everybody is looking at everybody like, okay, what do we do now? Because I'm gonna tell you straightforward, it's gonna get real bad out here real soon, man. And I don't know if you Jakes understand that, but this is the reason why we push this word so hard, and we're giving a dire warning for our people to really see the bigger picture, because if you don't see the bigger picture, the Most High is going to destroy you, man. Okay? Feminism, man. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. And what a lot of you women, you don't understand is that this devil has given you the tools to destroy yourself. Okay? Esau has given you the tools. He's giving you the freedom to say, you know what, I don't need my man. I can go as I please. He's giving you the ability to think or use your own mind. What reality of it is, women, you were never supposed to be thinking of your own accord, because you were set up to be guided. Because women, they make ruinous choices, okay? Women make ruinous choices all the time, and most of them know they make ruinous choices, but they don't care, because it's about how they feel at the moment. Well, this is what makes me feel good at the moment, I'll deal with the consequences later. That's not a smart mindset to have, okay? Because why can't you just listen from the beginning? Okay, so the rebelliousness, like it tells you, man, hey, it's double rebellion. Jeremiah 1:2, he says it's double rebellion on top of rebellion. Our people are waxing worse and worse, man. Jake is getting ready to celebrate this holiday, this Easter bullshit. Okay, Jake is all into Halloween. Jake is into to the 4th of July, all this shit, man, when the Lord told us don't do these things. But the Lord said we're a stiff-hearted, rebellious nation. Stiff-hearted, rebellious. And rebellion against the prophets, that's a no-no, man. Okay? Because you got to understand, us as men of the Lord, we're set up to judge situations accordingly. Okay? Whether we come off rough, stern, or nice, it doesn't matter as long as truth is being spoken. Okay? Because the prophets were very rough and stern men. Okay? And that's why I say that our spirits are in the wrong time period, because the way we are as men, this world cannot deal with us. They can't handle us. Okay? We're too critical. We're too straightforward. We're too judgmental, as people say. We're too mean. But hey, the scriptures tell you to go out there and be rough on Jake. Okay? Because it's ultimately about correcting, because the Most High, he was rough. The Most High said come hard. Okay? Because he, but it comes a time that niggas, you got to start listening, man. All right? And you women out there that are dealing with men of the Lord, you are in the best case. You have it better than any woman on this planet. How dare you take that for granted because you choose not to believe in what your man is about because you don't like it. You don't have to like it, okay? But this is just what it is, okay? Feminism, come on, bro. Feminism has destroyed families. Feminism has destroyed relationships. This is why women are allowed to walk away from relationships, okay? This is why women are allowed to negate sex from their men. This is why they're able to transfer their mind and think other things about other people. Because like the elder brother said, man, if your woman ain't giving you sex or you ain't having sex with her and she's playing you on that, then who else is she getting it from? And I can reassure you 99.9% of the time she is getting it from another man. If you ain't hitting it, somebody else is hitting it. I don't care how big your dick is, how small your dick is. If you are not hitting it, another nigga is hitting it, man. Especially if you have a woman that look like something. Okay? And that's adultery. Because the scriptures say, hey, in Jeremiah 3, it says here, if a man put away his wife and she marries and becomes another's, should he return back into the land? Is it not polluted? Okay, because once another man goes into your lady, okay, then she's really no good no more. You know, after she loses her virginity and she deals with other men, it's a done deal. You know, it's no saving that. It's adultery. You know, kind of how like we was with Yahweh Shemi Yahushai. We committed adultery on the Lord because, hey, we was in slavery with all nations. We started serving other gods. And the 2/3 are still committing adultery on the Lord because they're celebrating Easter. No, they're celebrating Christmas. They're celebrating their birthdays. All these things, man. Which, you know, birthday celebrations, it's just like, we don't celebrate birthdays. Some brothers may go out and have a drink or whatever. So be it. But nobody's turning up for their B-Day, man. You know, brother may take a road trip, whatever. But, you know, doing it at the Colonel Club way, we finna have a party at the club, that's all wicked, man. Okay? That's why I say Jacob's trouble is going to be the ultimate remedy to clean up all this pride, because brothers, man, and I'm jumping all over the place, but with you women are just not going to get in order until this shit falls, man. And I really had to accept that. I'm like, these women are just not going to get in order until they see people dying around them. That's when they're going to reconsider their actions. But in that case, it's going to be a little too late because the damage has been done. Instead of taking the word of the men of the Lord verbatim as to why this man told you not to make certain moves, you took it upon yourself to do what you wanted to do. That's not how the scriptures say. If you have a man, you're supposed to be in subjection to him in all things, meaning that you don't have your own mind, okay? This man guides your mind and to do what you're supposed to do. But I notice you women, you don't want to be wives, man. You want to be baby mothers. You want to be fuck buddies, okay? You want to be gather brothers. You don't want to be wives. You don't want to be wives to the men of the Lord. You want to have your cake and eat it too. You want to go out. You want to go as you please, but at the same time, you want to cut the relationship off because you don't want to be in order. But that's fine though, because at the end of the day, everybody's going to answer for what the hell they've done. It could be something small that your man don't want you doing. In your mindset, it could be small to you, but it's big to him. And it's a reason why he tells you not to do it, okay? If he don't trust you, then you need to reevaluate yourself, okay? Reevaluate yourself. And that's another thing among our people. Jake do not self-reflect. They seem to think they're good in everything they do. They seem to think the decisions they make are better than anything. Oh, well, I didn't make a decision. There's nothing wrong with me working out at a gym with a bunch of different men. What do you mean? That's wickedness. That's wicked. But it's to the time, like the scriptures say, hey, if she goes not as thou would have her, cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce. It's just that simple. And once you're cut off from a prophet of the Lord, then you're pretty much through. So, I mean, living your life and doing as you please and traveling, I mean, go ahead. Go do what you need to do. But it's not going to end well at the end of the day, because this society, we don't have too much time left. You know, people like, well, y'all always saying that. Well, I mean, look at it. I mean, systems don't collapse overnight, but we are blatantly in a collapse as we speak. Okay, the dollar can be gone next week. Then what? Okay, the jobs can be gone next week. Well, I don't want to do that. I want to do what I want to do. I want to, you know, do X, Y, and Z. Like, you women have destroyed yourselves in your 20s, your 30s, and then when you get in your late 30s, early 40s, and all of a sudden now you want to find a righteous man. No righteous man is going to want to deal with you. Why? Because you used up. You know, Stella got our groove back spirit. That shit is dead, man. You women fucked around in your teens and your 20s, played the cock carousel, jumping men to men. Your best years, you gave it to the streets. Now, when you're ready to settle down, you want to find a man of the Lord or a righteous man that's going to treat you like a new car. Or you want to get back out there and try to explore your options at age 40. Like, what kind of shit is that? All because it ain't working out with your situation, because you choose not to listen. Men just want to listen, and they want peace. A man wants a woman that submits. A man wants a woman that listens, that brings them peace and comfort. We have no comfort in these women. We just don't. Okay? We just don't have any comfort. Outside her laying on our back and her cooking you a good meal, yeah, those are all good, but it's just like, that's just temporary. That's not a constant thing, because the minute she's done laying on her back, she's nagging you about something. Then another idea pops in her mind. Now she wants to go here and there. Just like, why do you want to do that there when you can do this? Well, I don't want to do that. Then if they don't want to do that, it's because it's a reason behind it. Okay, it's a reason, whether it's other men, whether it's social media, whether it's women, whether it's just a demon on them. It's always an influence on people's actions. Everything that you see around us is through influential power, man. This world was created, this universe was created through a thought, the influence of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, through Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, I'm doing this lesson based on influence, inspiration. I seen the video and I was already thinking on that, and the Spirit said, go ahead and speak on it. Because we're warning our people, man. We're warning you Jakes, we're warning the women, we're warning you heathens, man. You heathens got it coming. Okay, and we don't know how much longer we gonna be out on the streets, how much longer we gonna put out these videos. It's to the point in Shanghai, I don't know if that was a real video or not, because I know Esau propagates a lot of things, but 25 million, the third biggest city in the world, is on lockdown. Nobody's outside, man. This is in Shanghai, China. Okay, where the C-19 started at in Wuhan, it looked like it's getting ready to hit back over here. It looked like they're getting ready to institute more lockdowns, people losing more jobs. And I'm gonna tell you like this: America will not survive another shutdown. Okay, another lockdown like we had back in March of 2020. This world, this society, it will not make another. It will not last another shutdown. I guarantee you, 95 of the businesses will be shut down. 95 of the jobs will be lost. Okay, income will be lost. Okay, then they're getting back to printing stimulus checks, which that's gonna further collapse the dollar. Okay, so you know, you people, you have to really get in your mindset as to what the hell the prophets are telling you, man. The scriptures say, hey, because I sent my servants, the prophets, rising up early and sending them, but you have not hearkened. Okay, and part of the reason why is because they don't really believe we are anything of the Lord. These people, your woman, she don't believe you're a man of the Lord. Or if she do, she will respect you. Okay, or she just don't believe in what you do. Okay, most people are so far departed from the Most High to the point they allow themselves to be in wickedness. You know, you tell your woman, look, you can't go to the gym and work out. Well, you want it's a lot of wicked women there, a lot of influence, it's a lot of men there. Why would you want to be around that when you have workout equipment at home, or you can work out with your dude? You know, and they were like, well, you know, come to the gym with me. Okay, but the man might don't want to have to go through all that. Maybe the man just wants you to just listen to his influence. That's what you're supposed to do. Because it's unfair to men, especially the men in the truth, that your woman don't follow your vibration, but she follows Esau Edom's vibration. She follows the world's vibration. She follows her mother's and father's vibration. She follows our children, but she don't follow yours. Like I said, hey, and shit, these women would not get in order. These people would not till this system collapse, man. That's when things are gonna be like, oh shit, I'm afraid now. What do we do? Nah, bro, the man of the Lord is really gonna have a cold shoulder in that day. Okay? Because the scripture says in Psalms 110:3, it says, in the day of thy power, thy people shall be willing. Willing to what? Willing to submit, willing to listen, willing to venerate, you know, willing to commend, willing to submit at your beck and call. But at that time, that's not gonna matter to us because we're gonna be focused on salvation. So, you know, my word to you brothers out there that may be dealing in situations and just dealing with rebellious kids, women, uh, rebellious women, etc. You know what I'm saying? Then, hey, man, don't worry about it, brothers. Just focus on yourselves, man. Focus on this truth. The women will come, man. Righteous women, they gonna come. The women you dealing with, if the Lord have mercy on us, she'll get in our right mind. But, you know, it's gonna be harder for the ones we dealing with now because, you know, they got now to get it together. They don't have later on to get it together. You know, like I said, I was told that I'd rather die to follow you. I was told that. Motherfucker told me that to my face. I would rather die before I follow anything you say. I was like, okay. Well, you know, the scriptures say in the power of life and death, the power of the tongue is the power of life and death. So, you know, you got to be careful on what you ask for, man. You know, because the Lord, he would surely bring that to pass. Because that's not a funny thing, fleeing off the men of the Lord or writing them off like they're unimportant because we say things that y'all don't agree with. We're not going to say things that y'all agree with because y'all of this world. Y'all of Satan, okay? But you have to understand that you have to submit to these men. Okay, the men of the Lord, you're supposed to submit to the men you with. You don't tell him, well, I'm gonna do what I want to do. You don't know. That's rebellion. That's like me telling Yahushua, fuck you, nigga. That's exactly what that is, and that's dangerous. I would never say that to my Lord. Lord's will, he don't put a demon on me. Because you had niggas that said they turned their back on the Lord and said, fuck this truth, man. Well, the joke is gonna be on you soon. You know, we know guys that fell out the truth. Now look at them back in the world, getting ready to get got any day. So, hey, man, you women out there, you brothers and sisters out there, you jakes that may have an ear to hear, the time is close. All right, the cock carousel is getting ready to ride you. You women think that your actions don't cause anger and shame and upsetness. Every little thing you do that goes against a prophet's wish or a man of the Lord's wishes, that shit hits a toll. It destroys that man. You know, it destroys him well, not spiritually, but it can fuck with his mind, man. And you need your men to be built up to be out here to teach this word. Because they're out here, he's out here for you, your family, your nation, man, to teach the word, the hopeful elect. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be real careful on how you deal with these men, man, all right? It may seem like it's a crock of shit now, but what we say is going to come to pass. It's going to happen. And that's a promise, man. The scriptures say, Ezekiel 33 and 33, lo, when this do come to pass, surely it will come, then thou should know that there have been a prophet among them. Okay? Because the last thing you want is for your man to turn his back on you when you don't need it. Oh, shit, he turned his back on me. And men are getting to that point, they just don't give a fuck no more, man. We at the point now, we just like, look, you know what? It is what it is. Do what you want to do, have fun, until the carousel rides you. Because a lot of you women, you just want to have your options open. There's always a but. No, ain't no but. Just do what the hell I tell you to do and be done with it. It'll be okay, you know? And would you go, nigga? You know? But anyway, this is just a quick lesson through the spirit, man. I felt Elder Malcolm did a very, very good lesson on that on women initiate 80% of divorce. That's absolutely true. When she's getting tired of you and when she can't deal with your quote unquote overbearing personality because you're not allowing her to do her half her freedom or half her fun, that's when she go find another rod. But the next nigga she fucking, he just gonna move out on her for another woman. And the abusive cycle continues, and then she's back at your doorstep crying and begging you, well, you never listen to me. I don't have to listen to but I don't have to listen to you if you're not coming from the truth, from the scripts. I just don't. Your job is to listen to me, not the other way around. If you bring in something appropriate and profitable to the life, then yeah, I will listen to you. But when you're talking about what you want to do that's outside of the scriptures, that's against my wishes, it's nothing that it's nothing to talk about at that point. You know, and that's just what brothers are at with it. But anyway, all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Shai. And with that, shalom. And